Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan appears to be distancing himself from NATO's unified stance, suggesting a potential shift toward alternative alliances like BRICS. His recent comments, including criticism of NATO and indirect accusations against US President Joe Biden for weakening the alliance, have reignited debates about Turkey's long-term strategy. At the G20 forum, Erdogan criticized NATO for failing to address Russia's security concerns while supplying Ukraine with advanced weapons, such as ATACMS missiles. He questioned the alliance's priorities and hinted at dissatisfaction with its current policy.
I think that Russia's statement is first and foremost a measure taken against conventional weapons, against a behavior directed against itself. I think that this step taken by Russia against this measure should also be considered by NATO officials. This step should also be reviewed by NATO officials.
Erdogan's remarks cut to the heart of NATO's actions, implying that the alliance has been provoking Russia rather than addressing its legitimate security concerns. By questioning NATO's role in escalating the crisis, Erdogan signals his belief that the West's aggressive policies, particularly under US leadership, have driven Russia into a corner, forcing it to take drastic measures.
First of all, Russia has the power to protect itself and the measures to protect itself. It has to have them. In the same way, as a NATO country, we have to take steps to protect ourselves. Russia and Ukraine are our neighbors. We have to protect our relations with them. I hope that we will achieve a definite ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia as soon as possible and ensure the peace that the world is waiting for.
Erdogan has been pursuing a multi-aligned foreign policy, balancing Turkey's NATO commitments with growing engagement in BRICS, a bloc that includes Russia and China. Analysts see Turkey's interest in joining BRICS as a strategic effort to diversify its alliances and reduce dependence on the West. Erdogan frames this dual approach as a way to leverage Turkey's unique position between East and West. While BRICS offers economic opportunities, it lacks the military and strategic benefits Turkey enjoys as a NATO member, making the shift more symbolic than substantial. Erdogan's rhetoric also highlights dissatisfaction with NATO, particularly US policies that Ankara views as destabilizing. By emphasizing Turkey's relationships with both Russia and Ukraine, Erdogan positions himself as a mediator, aiming to broker peace while keeping diplomatic options open. Critics argue Erdogan's overtures to BRICS might be a bargaining tactic to extract concessions from NATO, such as increased military support or economic deals, rather than a genuine pivot. However, closer ties with BRICS powers like Russia could strain Turkey's relationships with its NATO allies.